breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it.
What's happening, guys? Abel Senek here with Real Sports Cards. We are live. We are starting off our night with a little Pokemon. This is our first of 2 Pokemon high-end mixers tonight. We're going to start it off. We've got the Vaporeon VMAX collection. We've got the Shrouded Fable Greninja Charizard EX Premium collection. We've got the Rapidash V-Box and Obsidian Flames ETB. And after that, we've got the Journey Together booster bundle right there. We've got Prismatic Evolutions booster bundle. We've got a 151 booster bundle. We have got a Paldean Fates booster bundle. And we have got Surging Sparks on the bundle. So what do you guys say we get right into it here? Let's start it off with these collection boxes. We'll start it off with our Galarian Rapidash V-Box. Again, this is our first of two Pokemon mixers tonight. We'll dig through all this. Obviously, all of the promos will ship. Nothing in there. There is our first promo, the Galarian Rapidash V. We just got a huge lot of Pokemon stuff in, so we've been ripping some, we've been having some sweet mixers. There's that big boy as well. And put that right off to the side. And we've got 4 packs in our Galarian Rapidash V-Box. Put that code card off. We've got Battle Styles, Darkness Ablaze, 2 Battle Styles, a Darkness Ablaze, and a Crimson Invasion. There is our money mitt. I have to go some more stands, actually. Let's start it off here with Battle Styles. Hopefully everyone's having a great night so far. We're going to have a fun night, that's for sure. Let's get into it. Good luck, guys. Reverse Hollow Pignites, the Hollow Sandaconda. And nothing there. Nope, I'm good. There's Pawniard on a reverse, and the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX for the fighting spots. No Cheetos for me tonight. Fighting spot going to Flan. There you go, Flan. We'll throw that in our money mitts to start us off. Here we'll go Darkness Ablaze pack. There's a reverse Golurk. And nothing else in there. And now Sun and Moon Crimson Invasion. I don't know if the jumbo cards, Hawkman, are set up for actual competition. There's Primeape on a reverse and Regice with the hollow. for the water spots. And that is going to be it from our first collection box. Put all those reverse hollows off the side. I'll sleeve up all of our actual hollows. All right, there we go. Let's go Charizard next. We'll just go down in order here. This box is sweet. We've got a handful of sweet promos in this product. Let's pop these bad boys out here. All right, so we've got the Charmander Hollow. We'll top load all of our promos up. Again, all these going to the fire spot. The Charmeleon Hollow. And because this one is such a sick promo, we're going to get it up top. How about the Charizard EX? Such a sweet card. That is going to the Dark type. And Dark here. We'll be going to Right Stuff 88 with the Charizard EX. And we've got some gameplay stuff. We'll be giving these out in the store. None of the gameplay stuff will ship as listed in the break. All right, from this box, we have got 2 of each. 2 Scarlet Violet, 2 Paldea Evolved, and 2 Obsidian Flames. We'll go Scarlet Violet to start us off. Sounds good. Hawkman, I did see that. Can you send me another message just so it gets bumped up? Drifblim with a reverse. Arboliva with a reverse. And Cyclizar Hollow. Followed by the Cyclizar reverse and full art Squovit for the normal spot. A little full art action out of Scarlet Violet. Sweet one there. Normal spot going to E Griffiths with the normal spot. Excuse me. Quackaball on a hollow. We'll go Paldea Evolve now. There is no Steelizard, unfortunately. Yeah, you got it, my man. You got it. Plenty of stuff to chase for that Steel spot, but no Steelizard. Makuhita and Pupitar reverse with the Tyranitar Hollow. Followed by Low Kicks and Magnemite reverse and the Wigglytuff Hollow for the Psychic spot. And now we go full art chasing in Obsidian Flames. Charmander right up on top. Capaskid and Amoonguss reverse and Toxicity Hollow. Followed by Fungus and Darumaka reverse with a Thunderous Hollow for the electric spot. I'm dealing, my allergies have been absolutely brutal lately, so I'm going to be down in water like crazy here tonight. The coolest Charizard? I don't know, I like the classic. So like the Celebrations Charizard, which is basically like the reprint of the original. I think that one's one of my favorites. I think the coolest Charizard, though, I saw a car that had a Charizard on it not too long ago. I think that one might be my favorite. Alright, now we get into our Greninja box, if I can crack it open. Now, this promo specifically has been going crazy lately. Take that one out nice and safely. There we go. Greninja EX, the water spot is getting a beauty. Going to... Who's got that water spot? Going to Dan Borth. There you go, Dan. We're about to break out the old uncommon stands here. That Greninja is doing pretty well. There's Froakie on a promo for the water spot. The Mick Clark. I like that name, actually. I do like that name. There's Frogadier with the water spot again. And everything shrouded Fable in this box. Yeah, Andy, that might be what I need at some point here this evening. That's probably going to be the only cure, I think. We'll get through it. We're going to have a nice late night tonight with a whole bunch of fun. All right, Eevee reverse. That's a sick one. And Seadra on the reverse with the Blood Moon Ursaluna Hollow for the fighting spot. Another Eevee reverse. Malamar reverse and Zoroark Hollow. Beware reverse, along with Crobat, and Reveroom EX for the electric spot. Going to Jesse Reichert. There you go, Jesse. Keep getting these EXs up top. We've got 06 Machinations and Golbat reverse. Gracilia Hollow and the basic Energy Hollow. The Fighting Energy Hollow. Followed by Genesect and Haxorus reverse and Tapu Bulu with a hollow and the basic energy for the water spot with a hollow there as well. Same thing, gonna keep sleeving up all the hollows. And we'll get into our last collections box here. We got the Vaporeon VMAX. Another one with some sweet promos in here. Got some Post-it notes that made its way back there. What's up, Dan? Let's keep it rolling, my friends. The water spot's nice, especially with these added promos in here. All right, we got the coin that will not ship. All of the promos will ship. And how about that Vaporeon VMAX? Such a sweet card. Water spot, keeping it rolling. With, of course, the Vaporeon V. The Rapid Strike Vaporeon V just chilling underwater there. There you go, Dan. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Getting the jumbo card as well. The pin and the little coin we'll give away in the shop to some kids. And this is a fun box. We get some Evolving Skies in this box. That is not a product we see too much. Rebel Clash, Sword and Shield, Fusion Strike, a second Evolving Skies, and then Chilling Reign. So we're going to save our Evolving Skies for the very end. What'd you just do, Matt? Durant reverse. Sword and Shield. Got Team Yell Grunt reverse. Maybe some full arts here. Fusion Strike next. Toxel reverse, and the Chandelure V for the fire spot. That's cool. You're in it, Matt. You jumped in number 2. Let's go. There's Chandelure V with the fire spots, and that is a full showcase for us. There we go. Get everything loaded up top there. Pokemon's been hot lately. Pokemon's been hot. There's Expedition Uniform reverse. And, oh, that's sick. The Galarian Slowking V. Full art for the dark spots. Going to Right Stuff 88. How sweet is that card? All right, we're going to add that with the Charizard EX in our Money Mitt. That's an awesome one right there. And now 2 packs of Evolving Skies. One of my favorites. Let's see what we got out of Evolving Skies. Raihan reverse and Marshadow holo. Followed by Lillipup reverse. And nothing out of Evolving Skies, unfortunately. But we got the Galarian Slowking out of that box. And we are down to some bundles and an ETB left. We'll go bundles first. Let's go Surging Sparks. We'll go Surging, Paldean Fates, 151. We'll end with our 2 new ones here. End with our 2 new ones here in Prismatic and Journey Together. I know, Disco. We got plenty left. We got plenty left. Here we go. There's Kecleon reverse and a full art Kecleon. There you go, normal spot. That's awesome. There's a great card. The normal spots going to Egrippus. We'll knock the, actually we can just put them up there. We'll knock Reverum. We'll keep it legit. We'll knock Reverum. We've got a Rabska holo. Quaxel reverse, Pansy reverse, Palkia holo. Stunfisk reverse, Donphan reverse, and the Flygon EX for the fighting spot. How sweet is that? Flygon for the fighting spot, and Flan. There you go, Flan. All the artwork on this is so good. We'll put that up, the fighting spot going together. Shinotic and Counter Game reverse with a Scovillain EX for the fire spot. Slakoth and Goldango reverse and the Zarude holo with Execute and Drillbur reverse and the Togekiss holo. That wraps up our Surging Sparks booster bundle. We've got Topps Mixer coming up next right after this. After that, we've got Inception Football with a Pick Your Team. Here's Paldean Fates on the booster bundle next. Pokemon number 2. Up and filling right now. Inception Football, pick your player. Make sure you don't miss out there. Bowman Chrome Basketball with a Hobby PYT. A little bit of hockey. Football random. Some Heritage High number. We've got a whole bunch of stuff. UFC royalty. Got a lot rolling here tonight. Let's go. Next up, there is Charcade It with the shiny for the fire spot. Lapras reverse. Professor's Research Hollow for the trainer spot. Mabosstiff and Swoobat reverse with the Toedscruel EX. Tanomouse reverse. And Wug Trio, the water spots. Like Doug Trio, with just underwater water spots. Going again to Mr. Dan Borth. Keep it going, Dan. There is a Magmortar Hollow. Kirlia and Chinchu reverse with Cyclizar Hollow. We'll top load up this Toedscruel. And last little bit here. There's a Wiglet. The hollow. The shiny hollow there for the water spot. Magmortar reverse. Professor's Research Hollow. Houndstone and Magmar reverse with Heat Rotom on the hollow. Bringing us down to just 4 boxes left. We're looking good so far. Top load up our 2 shinies. All right, what's next? 151. We'll roll next. 151. So we've got 151. Prismatic Journey Together. And then we're going to end with that Obsidian Flames ETB. To wrap us up on Pokemon Mixer number 4. We got the Florida Auburn game right now, or on right now. A little Final Four basketball. Florida coming ahead here now. There is Firo reverse, Execute reverse, and Articuno hollow. Flareon reverse, Mr. Mime hollow, and the Grass Energy hollow. Mr. Mime, Dragonite reverse, and Ninetales EX for the fire spot. Let's see, Shelter reverse. Nice, full art, Erica's Invitation for the trainer spot. Trainer's going to Disco. There you go, Disco. Erica's Invitation. And let's see, we can put Kecleon over to the side. Get our trainer spot up there with an Electrode hollow. As we'll sleeve up this Ninetales. There's Squirtle hanging out. Omastar reverse, and there we go. How about the Charmeleon full art for the fire spot? There's a great one. Charmeleon full art from 151. Fire going to G. There you go, G. Put him up on the Chandelure. And a Mew EX for the Psychic spots. We're getting everyone some love on the showcase. Psychic go to E. Griffiths. Just a sweet card there. We'll put Greninja up on top. The Psychic Energy hollow. Hitmonchan and Scyther reverse. And Marowak hollow for a great... That was a great booster bundle of 151 right there. Now we're down to 3. Now we're down to 3. Let's go Prismatic first. I'm going to take a look real quick, guys. At our next couple breaks, we're down to 11 spots left in our Topps mixer. Let's see, so we're going to go 10 off all teams in that Topps mixer coming up next. Looks like Inception down to just 7 teams left there. Don't miss out on Inception. You guys know how good that product's been. Don't miss out on Inception. We got 1 spot left in that next Pokemon. All right, we are all caught up there. Let's go Prismatic now. 6 booster bundle or booster packs out of our second to last release here. Let's see what Prismatic can deliver for us. We've got the Treasure Tracker, the Ace Spec for the trainer spot, Furfrou on a Pokeball for the normal spots, Ursaluna Hollow, and the basic Energy Hollow, the fighting spot. Professor's Research and Litleo reverse with a Leafeon Hollow for the grass spot. Dunsparce and Cottony reverse, Groudon Hollow. Black Belts Training, Pupitar reverse, and Iron Thorns EX for the electric spot. With Noctowl on a Pokeball, Execute reverse, and a Vaporeon Hollow. Bringing us to Professor's Research reverse, Glaceon reverse, and how about a Vaporeon EX for the water spot? What a sweet one there. Water going to Dan Borth. I'd say that water spot is looking pretty good. Keep it rolling here, Dan. To wrap up Prismatic Evolutions. And then it's down to 2. Just like that, is down to 2 here. And a ton of sleeves for this one, which is a good thing. All right. You guys want to journey with me? We can journey together. There's plenty of time for Steel. There's plenty of time. Let's see, Florida up 5 with where my TV is at. There's 31.6 seconds left. If Florida could win and Duke can win tonight, this is gonna be the first time in a long time I've gotten both teams in my championship correct. All right, Audino and Q-Fant reverse with the Alchemy EX for the Psychic spot. Milcery, Alolan Geodude reverse, and Mimikyu EX for the Psychic spots. Paldean, Wooper, and Toadschool reverse with the Noivern Hollow. Hops Wooloo and Kamala reverse with Volcanion EX on the full art for the fire spots. That fire spot once again going to G. Keep it rolling there, G. Iono's Electrode reverse, Swinub reverse, and ends Reshiram Hollow. With the Mr. Mime and Caterpie reverse, and Hops Snorlax. As we are done journeying together now. Well, we've got one more. One more box to wrap us up, our big ol' ETB. The Obsidian Flames Elite Trainer box. Let's do it here now. No packs inside there. There's all our packs up top, and we got our promo card there. One of, I'd say, my favorite promo cards. From Obsidian Flames, the Charmander full art, just looking outside. Scoping out those Pidgeys. Sweet one there. That'd be going to G once again. That one's a classic. In fact, we're just going to throw that up with the fire spot. I just love that one. All right, here we go, guys. Obsidian Flames. Letter of Encouragement reverse, Zigzagoon reverse, and oh, there's a sweet one, the Absol EX. Going to the dark spots. And Right Stuff 88. We're going to keep them up there with the Zard and the Slow King. There's Buizel and Dugtrio reverse with the Houndoom EX. Mile and Smoliv reverse, Togekiss Hollow. Young Goose, Malamar reverse, Scizor Hollow. And the last stack in my hands here, Rockruff. And there's the Varoom full art for the Steel spot. There you go, Orc Billy. Told you we had time for another full art for the Steel. On the board there with that Steel spot. And how about the Charizard EX for the dark spot? Excuse me. There we go. Charizard EX. Little bit different. A little similar, but a little bit different than the promo. And Charizard with that dark spot to Right Stuff 88. Taking that full showcase. Probopass and Sinistea reverse with Scovillain Hollow. Bofalant and Gita reverse with a Claydol Hollow. Timpole, Baltoy reverse, Gita Hollow for the trainer spot. And to wrap us up, we got Houndour and Floatzel reverse with a Thunderous Hollow. And that, my friends, is our first Pokemon Mixer of the night. Thank you guys for filling this one up. Like I said, I think we only have the one spot left in number 2, so make sure to jump in there. Only a handful of spots left in our Topps Baseball Mixer as well. We'll be live with that thing shortly also. It's going to be a full night. So make sure you jump back on the Real Sports Cards app because we are going to have nothing but fun here this evening. And with that, we will get into a little recap. There's all of our reverse hollows. All of our hollows that we have sleeved. We have Togekiss, Scizor, Scovillain, Claydol, Gita, Thundurus, Noivern, Reshiram, Snorlax, Blood Moon, Ursaluna, the Fighting Spot, Leafeon, Groudon, Vaporeon, Articuno, Mr. Mime, the Grass Spot, Grass Energy, Electrode, Psychic Energy, Marowak, Professor's Research, Magmortar, Cyclizar, Professor's Research, Heat Rotom, Rabsca, Palkia, Scovillain, EX. Actually, I'll get that in a different stack. Palkia, Zarude, Togekiss, Marshadow, Blood Moon, Ursaluna, Zoroark, Cresselia, Fighting Energy, Tapu Bulu, Water Energy, Cyclizar, Quackaball, Tyranitar, Wigglytuff, Toxicity, Thundurus, Sandaconda, and Regice. With our promos, we have Frogadier, Froakie, Charmeleon, Charmander, and Galarian Rapidash V. The A-Spec Treasure Tracker for the trainer spots. EX's Scovillain, Houndoom, Alchemy, Mimikyu, Iron Thorns, Ninetales, Toedscruel, and Revaroom. Pokeballs here, we have Furfrou and Noctowl, and Shiny Sharknit and Wiglet. With a couple full arts, Varoom, Volcanion EX, and Wugtrio. Which will then bring us to our showcase. We'll start it off. One of my favorites. Just the classic Mew EX for the Psychic spot. And E. Griffiths. Erica's Invitation for the trainer spot going to Disco. Fighting spot here. We've got the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX and the Flygon EX. Fighting to Flan. Normal spot with the Skwovet full art and the Kecleon full art. Both those normal spots going to E. Griffiths. Water spot crushed here. Vaporeon EX. The two Vaporeon promos. And then the Greninja promo, which is a big one. Might be worth getting some of these graded here. Water spot going to Dan Borth. Fire spot looking good. Chandelure V full art. The Charmeleon full arts. And Charmander on the promo. One of my favorites. Fire all going to G. And in our money mitt, we have the Galarian Slowking V, Absol EX, and then the Charizard EX promo, and the pack pulled from Obsidian Flames. Two Charizards there. Going to the dark spot. And the dark spot to Right Stuff 88. That does it here, guys. Appreciate you as always. We will see you back here soon for some more tops and Pokemon a little bit later. Thanks, everyone.